I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave them leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
how you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cut?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's wop up. I know you know Ron.
who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas, be honest, he seeing decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle. He got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
He got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all. He right back in the hood. I see you try to play me. You gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying? I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try. So until we meet again,
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we riot, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, a Kai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alton Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die, every devil.
First breath I took a life too surreal. Second breath I took was the pivot and strike, finish the kill. Influenced by might, with every sentence reveal. I won't pay back, fuck a dollar bill. Remain calm as the pressure build. Gotta endure until I let this pump whistle at my foes in memory of Emmett Till. I only live to do my master's will. It's UPK, motherfucker. Ain't no cowards on this battlefield. Gone astray but made greater. In my return, left to my mistakes. Every error was a lesson learned. Now I don't move, let's it get approved. Won't take a step till it get confirmed. Arm the tape, what was made for our sakes. March like a tank, one step will make the ground shake. My people sick in they head, Lord, let this truth spread like an outbreak and bring hell at them crackers can't escape. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I want payback for the scars in enslaved memoirs. Till Christ arrive, I can't let it slide. Ignore the lies, the only free will that's before your eyes. It's life or death, nigga, you decide. This heaven was made for me and my fellow. I patiently wait with my eyes on the sparrow. And I pull a trigger while my lips kiss the barrel. Before I ever let a white bitch do me like Othello. I want out this wicked life like Romello. By any means, this devil pulling strings like Geppetto. Lay hold on this brotherhood, I swear I never let go. And fuck that silver spoon, got too much love for the ghetto. Till the score settle, if need be, I die for the cause. Just to hear them angels applaud. And I'm true by every word I say. Cause I know my victory on the way. You want it? Nigga, walk this way. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? Cause it's real, I be walking with them angels, boy, I can't be touched. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? Cause it's real, I be walking with them angels, boy, I can't be touched. Came through in the clutch. They hate but they can't doubt us. We princes of the power, what you know about us? Evil all around us, but a nigga straight, I told you I can't be touched. Holy angels walk at my pace. And I'm grateful for the words that had me delivered. I'm hungry for the glory, but I ain't eating till I feed my next. One West, what I die for. Attire out the book of Numbers, this rifle from the Archangel Michael. My niggas rebels, you can't deny them. It's 144, I be running to and fro with the Allah higher. My UPK soldiers ain't no folding or pretending. We in it for them crowns, fuck friends, we want dominion. In the election ascension, I hope I make it through. Give a damn what a bitch think, as long as my niggas know I'm true. Betrayed your kind to get success, you make it through the eye of the needle, nigga. I be this life may be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? Cause it's real, I be walking with them angels, boy, I can't be touched. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? Cause it's real, I be walking with them angels, boy, I can't be touched. Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary. Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down.
It's funny, you know what I mean?
Young Billy.
Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still UPK, still undefeated, still one West, still keep the heat up, still in the streets, still on the block. My people need healing, priests and prophets, bring it out. Black watch, the white man is the devil, drop dead and kick rocks. Blood of an Israelite, this for the 12 tribes. I'm a soldier, motherfucker, so I'm ready to block. Cause the line played with your life. Now who that talking about that UPK? Long beards and them niggas with them boots and braids, raising up the children of Israel every goddamn day. Warfare, angry black men with rage. UPK, motherfucker. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. All we wanna do is ball and follow every law. White man is the devil, they just wanna see us fall. Them real dudes are back, we taking back with sauce. For my niggas, they done gone behind them balls. UPK, we still winning, still on the mission. Raise up our brothers and sisters, get out your feelings. You don't love one another, you's a goddamn Christian. We the realest, one West, them my niggas. You ain't gotta sell dope just to shine, little nigga. I'm not a rapper, won't let you do no crime, little nigga. I love my people, I show you how, little nigga. You follow the priest and prophet, follow the most high, my nigga. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out.
Young Billy.
Hey V, line them up.
Welcome to the jungle. Fuck with my ock and I'ma put you bitches under. Knock back your block when I swing with that thunder. And make them stumble when we run up with that hunter. And make you bitches fumble. Welcome to the jungle. Fuck with my ock and I'ma put you bitches under. Knock back your block when I swing with that thunder. And make them stumble when we run up with that hunter. And make you bitches fumble, motherfucker. One West UPK, bitch ass nigga, get the fuck out the way. You ain't doing shit right, them bitches don't hate. And the real dude, get the fuck out my face. Won't hesitate to pull blades, get cut like a ball fade. These days, these niggas stay bitch made. Weak ass nigga with them damn bitch ways. One wet bitch to the fucking me grave. UPK, that's the lie. Cause the fucking line might lose your eye. Oh Lord, why? Why these niggas wanna lose their mind? Fucking with the damn 12 tribe. Blood of an Israelite, ain't no bitch in my bloodline. Who that coming down? Dropping nothing but them UPK sound for the take ground. War ready warfare, that's what I'm about. Fuck with the ock and we taking down blocks. UPK can't be stopped, cause we blessed by the almighty most high. UPK niggas don't lie, setting up songs worldwide. We don't fuck with the other side, fuck them other guys. UPK don't fuck with your kind, one West, that's the motherfucking lie, bitch. Welcome to the jungle. Fuck with my ock and I'ma put you bitches under. Knock back your block when I swing with that thunder. And make them stumble when we run up with that hunter. And make you bitches rumble. Welcome to the jungle. Fuck with my ock and I'ma put you bitches under. Knock back your block when I swing with that thunder. And make them stumble when we run up with that hunter. And make you bitches rumble, motherfucker.
John 8:32, read, come on. Wait a minute. If God ain't against Islam, how the hell all of my Iraqis getting killed over there? They Allah Akbar all day, and all I see is car bombs all over that damn place. You Negroes been running that Islam crap since the 60s, man. Islam, and all that other garbage, man. That's a damn lie. We ain't no damn Arabs, man. You don't even know your identity, man. You take anybody's religion. One minute you want to be a Chinese man and take on their religion. Next minute you want to put on a suit and be a Christian. Next minute you want to put on a kufi and now you a Muslim. You Negroes change your religion like you change the seasons, man. Like you change your draws, man. Damn all these religions.
Welcome to the jungle. Fuck with my ock and I'ma put you bitches under. Knock back your block when I swing with that thunder. And make them stumble when we run up with that hunter. And make you bitches rumble. Welcome to the jungle. Fuck with my ock and I'ma put you bitches under. Knock back your block when I swing with that thunder. And make them stumble when we run up with that hunter. And make you bitches rumble, motherfucker.
Yeah. 125th, bitch. You ain't one West, you ain't UPK, get the fuck out the way. You a coon ass Christian, you don't study these scriptures, nigga, fuck what you say. I kill and I die behind mine, goddamn it, I don't motherfucking play. I'm a motherfucking beast in the UPK, preach warfare every day. You ain't one West, you ain't UPK, get the fuck out the way. You a coon ass Christian, you don't study these scriptures, nigga, fuck what you say. I kill and I die behind mine, goddamn it, I don't motherfucking play. I'm a motherfucking beast, I'm a UPK priest, warfare every day.
Look, I be one West to the depth, how I feel about it, and I die for it just as quick as I kill about it. Pressure makes a wise man mad, so I'll be rude in speech, but never acknowledge. To my nation, I promise to follow the Lord, the priest and the prophet, do the work of the Most High. Nothing ever goes down on my sword, I never drop it. Get my life as an offering, die a soldier, put UPK on my coffin. Grave it so nobody can ever wipe it off, cause this is blood in and blood out. I'm one West to the depth, to my very last breath, that's what I'm about. You thinking this is just a rap? Pussy motherfucker, won't you come and find out? I'm on the streets where I teach, I ain't hiding out. I pull up in the big boy trucks with the bangs when I slide down. I hop out with the 47 and the 15. The white man is the devil, he can die now. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm ready to explode on my enemies with this energy, releasing my inner beast. You motherfuckers,
you ain't one West, you ain't UPK, get the fuck out the way. You a coon ass Christian, you don't study these scriptures, nigga, fuck what you say. I kill and I die behind mine, goddamn it, I don't motherfucking play. I'm a motherfucking beast in the UPK priest, warfare every day. You ain't one West, you ain't UPK, get the fuck out the way. You a coon ass Christian, you don't study these scriptures, nigga, fuck what you say. I kill and I die behind mine, goddamn it, I don't motherfucking play. I'm a motherfucking beast, I'm a UPK priest, warfare every day.
UPK preach, gotta teach when I creep. When you see me in the street, don't holler at me. Never for designer, that's the way it's gonna be. UPK nigga, and we still undefeated. Right around town with the steel on me. 10 toes down, and I stay woke ready. Work with the other one, he gon' need a medicine. I'm at the camp blazing, and I'm dropping something heavy. One way to me until I die. UPK gon' worldwide. We ain't no gon' drop like this, hit the block like this. Can't stop this shit. Warfare, bitch, we hot like this. Straight out the drip, wave my wrist. Used to hit licks, now I'm breaking down strips. One West, no sweat. Niggas ain't built for the motherfucking stretch. Got the swole to your neck. I want the smoke, I want the flex. Please don't make me flex. Fuck around and get wet. Soldiers on deck, wrestle with your flesh. Gorilla niggas bang on their chest. Boy like apparel, got me Hebrew fresh. UPK designer, double for designer. One West, no motherfucking cowards, bitch.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they'd rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim, homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long that it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite, crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. And if your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
Indianapolis Sabbath service, let's rock it out. The crossing of the staff symbolizes anybody who is not an officer above or called up to the podium may approach the podium. Oh, man, have a seat. First priest, step forward, state your registry.
Come apart. Come apart. Ban Yawada, Ban Yashralu.
Come apart. Ban Yahawada, Ban Yashala.
Yahweh Shim Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat. Jesus Christ. Make sure that's back on camera to walk. We good?
Straighten it up. It's not too wild for the show. Straighten it up. It's not too wild for the show.
Washed out?
Yeah, I was
Make sure that we stay washing things out.
La Yashralu, which means Israel.
Imadium, which means to stand. Wapunya haki dum, which means to turn and face the east. Right. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ratazah, Kawo, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathan, Lenau, Lekam, Call, Yawam, Wasalakanaw, Kuwabuwathanaw, Kasalakanaw, Kuwabuwathanaw, Wala'ah, Tabayayanaw, Wanasai 1, Abal, Hawashayanaw, Mayan, Rad, Kaya, Lakab, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapar, Lawalamyam, Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father.
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done
in earth
as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And give us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. The prayer for the Hakak, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Babakashah, Nathanaw, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kalmakalah, Wakal Madawa, Latahor, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahaki, Hamathim, Hakak, Al-Rakuwa, Hatama'ala, the Garsha, Ba'ashim Yahusha, the Wadaman.
The power in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. The prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahushua. Wam Yaka'ala. Wa Alahayim. Matazab Ya'ah. Halawap Yahana. Halawapyim. Hazaranyim. Ha Kwatazayanyim. Ha Kayayayim. Wa Kwathian. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahusha. The Wadaman.
The blessings in the English.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And
Yahushua. And Michael. And the angels. Commanded during the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al-Haharyam. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Izari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aishah. Shemayam. Wa'aratazah. Al-Yadun. Lamawat. Regolka. Al-Yanawam. Shamar. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yashun. Shamar. Yashahal. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Tazor. Al. Yeah. Yom Yaka. Yawamam. Ashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Where you rock. Bayal. Yahweh. Yashamar. Makor. Right. Yashamar. Atnapash. Yahweh. Yashamar. Tazah. Wabuak. Ma'aita. Wa'ai. Awulam.
Psalms 121. 51 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help comes from Yahweh.
My help comes from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
Behold,
He that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh
is thy keeper.
Yahweh
Is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh
Shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. From this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, all Damayah, Lakah, all Thakarash, Wa'al, Dashakwat, Kaya, Hana, Oyabika, Yahamu, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Amaka, Ya'ara Yamwa, Subwada, Wayata, Ya'atizawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amaru, the cow, Wanaki Dum, Mogoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham, Yasha'al, Iwada, Kaya, Noah Itizawa, Laba, Yakadu, Al Yaka, Barya, Yakarafu, Aholia, Adawam, Wiyashimai, Alayam, Mawa'abu, Wahagari, Gabor, Wa'amalak, Halashah, Ayin, Yeshabi, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawah, Zarawah, Labunya, Lawat, Selah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadi, Kasa Yasura, Kayabi, Bodeka'o, Kayashawar, Nashamad, Ba'ayim Da'aru, Hayawah, the Mun, La Adam, Shayathamu, Nara, Yamaru, Ka'ira, Wakaza'abu, Wakazabak, Wakatizol, Manah, Ko, Nasa Yakamwa, Ashar, Amaru, Nayurashah, Lanaw, Na'awah, Alahayam, Shayathamu, Kago, Kakwat, Lapanya, Roka, Ka'ash, Taba'ira, Ya'ira, Wakalahabu, Talahat, Harayam, Kam, Datma, Wasa'irika, Wabaska, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wibakashra, Shimka, Yahawah, Yabashra, Wiba'awa, Ayi, Wibakaparu, Wiyabadwa, Wiyadaiwa, Kaya, Shimka, Yahawah, Labaka, Al Yawan, Call, Ratazah.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O
Yahweh. For lo,
thy
enemies make a smoke. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They are taking crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they are consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Eden, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Heaven, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, the children of God. Say loud. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sarah. As to Jamin. At the brook of Kishon. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like the red. Like Zeb. Yea. All of the princes. As Ziba. And as Amunah. Who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh possession. Oh Yahweh. Make them like a wheel. As a stumble before the wind. And as the fire burns the wood. And as the flame sets the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. Make them afraid with thy storm. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That God, whose name alone is Yahweh, the Most High, over all the earth. Psalm, which means to turn. Yeshavia, which means to be seated.
That down like it's a newborn baby.
Hey, Shalaka, sir. Hey.
Scrolls is very precious to me.
Hey, the prayers done did it. Hey, the only thing I'm thinking, Shalaka, love me with these heathens. Hey, love me with you heathens. Them prayers done went up.
Right.
Only thing I can tell you is the angels that have done it.
Right. So these precious scrolls.
Damn right. Oh, I thought you should drink.
No, I was just moving out the way so we didn't spill it. I said, y'all ain't just gonna take my energy drink right now.
We in Numbers 8 and 1 in the Hebrew.
Damn right.
Numbers chapter 8, verse 1. Why the ball? Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Lamar. Verse 2. The ball, Al, Aaron. Wa Marat. Aliyah. Baha'ala Thun. Hanara. Mawal. Punya. Hamana Wara. Ya'yaro. Saba'ai. Saba'ai. Hanara. Verse 3. Wayaish. Khan. Aharon. Ow. My wall. Hanya. Habanawara. Hamanawara. Wara. Hala. Now the ya.
Narathia.
Nara. Sluggy?
Narathia.
Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of connected. Narathia. Kashar. Kazawa. Yahweh. Ah. Mashah. Verse 4. Wazah. Mashah. Hamanara. Makwashah. Zahab. Aida. Yabaka. No, yeah. Aida. Paraka. Makwashah. Hawa. Kamara'ah. Ashar. Hara'ah. Yahweh. Ah. Mashah. Khan. Aisha. Ah. Hamanara. Hamanara. Ha. Verse 5. Wayadabar. Yahweh. All. Mashah. Lamar. Verse 6. Qua. That be that.
Quack.
Quack.
So he's full of quark.
Ah. Hallelujah. I get mixed up with this one. Okay, see, that might be, is that the 9?
No, it's the cut.
It's a cut, see, yeah. So the cut got the lip on it.
Yeah, no, it's like curved.
Okay. Malawak. Mathawak. Panya. That's where I look. What's our hara? A thumb. Them. Yeah. Verse 7. Waka. Thasha. The hum. Lata haram. Hazat. Al layahum.
Waya. Hata'a. Waha'ai Waya Raw. The Ira. Ow. Call. Masharum. Waka Bazaar. Bagadayahum. Wahat Tahawa. Wahat Haro.
Mighty reading by a mighty man. He's making this, like, listen, he's going faster and faster each week. It's like reading regular now. And that's what you want.
Right.
Go ahead,
That's
Bruce.
good. So like you're gonna get to the point where you know the words already. Like Moses, Aaron, Yasharala, Yahweh. You know, you're gonna see that throughout the scriptures. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know.
It's gonna be to the point that's all we're gonna be talking and writing.
Right.
We're gonna be like, yeah, we need you to fill out this. You're gonna write the whole thing in Hebrew.
Right.
They're gonna come back like, what the hell is this?
Right.
They're gonna be like, oh, my bad, I need a new one.
Right.
New papers to fill out.
Right.
Good.
Also, and then you can look, because you know you got the Hebrew and then you got the English. So you can look at the words. Okay, I'm reading this. They gotta mean one of them words over there. That's how you know.
Right.
Okay, like cleanse. You know, it'd be a word in Hebrew. You know, that's how you figure out, like, you know, that's how you get better. Just study the blue letter Bible.
Right. And you know what the sad part is? When I first came, it didn't even register to me to look to the left.
Right.
I didn't figure that out until later on in life.
Right.
I was always stuck at a word like, what in the heck is this?
Right.
Because it didn't register to look over to the left and see it in English.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you said, then when you start to compare the two, it actually makes it a lot easier.
Right.
Because you stuck at a word and you're looking at it in Hebrew, but you'll see it in English, and you know how to. Now you see it in English, you know what that word is, and then it'll help everything just piece together like a puzzle.
Damn right. That's why it's so important to follow along.
Damn right. Let's get it into English. Let's read your first 7, and then Shania, if you want him to take over reading, you can. And before that happens, okay. Unless you want to do it yourself.
I don't think we can step down.
Well, like I said, periodically. So, you know, you still, if you have multiple jobs to do, I'll be running me and Kumar Park be up here. So if you feel the need to do so, you have permission to do so, and I'll just let the higher ranking man know why.
Come.
Very well said, Chris.
Numbers chapter 8, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, it's like I'm finna go in. Celebrate Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? You know, where's Thanksgiving in the Bible, man? That's what the Lord told Moses to do, to tell y'all.
Hey, this nigga went camp on that.
So God, yeah, right?
Most High Christ. Damn right. That is the right spirit.
Damn right,
That
man.
is the right spirit right there. Because we are destroyed because we don't follow these scriptures.
Right.
Because we don't believe in these scriptures. Because we're not living these scriptures.
Right.
We definitely got the right spirit.
Okay. Verse 2. Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, when thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlesticks. Verse 3. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlesticks,
Right.
as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 4. And this work of the candlestick was of beating gold, unto the shaft thereof, unto the flower thereof was beaten work, according unto the pattern which the Lord hath showed Moses. So he made the candlesticks.
Like you said, of gold.
Right. Damn right. And also he did it according as the Lord told him, man.
And he did the pattern which the Lord told him. and showed Moses. The Lord said, this is how you're going to do it. He showed him first, and then, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, this book is so powerful, man. The Lord said, listen, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. And listen, then this is what you're gonna follow. Make it the exact same way.
Right.
Don't do it in your own way.
Your
Don't
own
put your
way.
own spin on it. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that we do in this school has been showed to us by man before us, by mighty men before us. And listen, we do the exact same thing. The only way that we put our own spin on it now is that we'll make it match up with modern times. So instead of VHSs, we have DVDs.
Right.
You understand? That's about it. That's our own spin, making it to coordinate with modern times. Now we have digital video recorders. You understand?
And that's, you know, the way the brothers did it back then, we do it today. War scarf, garments, tams.
Right. Yesterday was a prime example of that. We went to camp with nothing but a mic, Bible, apocrypha, and speaker.
Right.
No signs. No signs. We had listened and blazed on them that was they didn't know what to do. Had one Jake, of course, he was super Christian, out there defending the hell out of the. And here's real quick, not to get off subject. He didn't care nothing about none of the stuff we was talking about. He wanted to know why he wasn't allowed to celebrate Thanksgiving. That's what his whole argument was really about.
He wanted to take the mic. He wanted to, you know what I'm saying? He thought he was going to speak. You know what I'm saying?
I wish you would have touched that mic.
Yeah.
You have a collect call from it's me, son. It's a lock you out of one. I don't know what came over me.
Right.
I blocked out when he tried to touch something that didn't belong to him.
Right. But Salakia, in the heavy part about it is that we don't need no signs for you to know it's UPK.
Right.
It's the way we dress. It's the way we carry ourselves.
You already knew who we was.
Exactly, man.
And he let you know, man, his spirit, not to get beat the dead horse a lot. I know this is totally off the Sabbath service. And that nigga said, see, that's why I don't deal with y'all. Because you're too aggressive.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, Shinya.
That's right.
Also, not to mention, he said he'd rather go to IUIC for all this.
Say that again, Shinya.
I said, also not to mention, he said he'd rather go to IUIC.
That's what I was just about to say. He said, y'all too aggressive. That's why I don't deal with y'all, because y'all too aggressive. He said, I'd rather be a part of IUIC. In fact, he said he was IUIC. Because Cap told him, Cap was like, man, get you a flyer, come to class. He's like, you used to come to class. And then you faded off. He was like, you know where we at, you know what to do. He was like, I'm a part of IUIC. I'd rather be IUIC. And I was thinking in my head, I said, I knew you was IUIC without you even saying that. And how did I know? How did we know he was IUIC? Just think about it.
Just the spirit.
His feminine spirit. That Jake was soft as all soft could be. And listen, he didn't have no fight for nobody but his brothers.
Right.
He ain't had no fight. Even the devils was out there agreeing with us. That was like, yeah, we did murder all the Native Indians. They was out there agreeing. No, this isn't a real holiday. Yeah, we did make it up to try to cover up the murder of their brothers. Yeah, but this Jake, he had every question and everything except touching on the subject that Cap was bringing out. Cap was chop sueying him.
It's like,
go ahead, please.
I'll say if I could. And the only reason that our people flock to these different organizations like IUIC or whatever the fake Israelite group it is that they claim to be a part of, why it is that they go to Christianity or Islam or go into, whatever African spirituality it is that they choose to follow, it's because these different ways of life allow for our people to chase after their lust.
Right.
It allows for them to go after whatever it is that they desire, no matter how destructive it is, not only that individual, but how destructive it is to our nation. That's why the ISUPK is so important, because we don't give a damn about what it is that you want. We don't give a damn about what it is that we even want to do. You think brothers want to, go out in the cold every Friday or Saturday? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes go out to camp 2 or 3 times a week.
Listen, and it was cold. We was up there freezing.
Right.
But they didn't know that.
You understand? Just sacrificing time that they could be, the time that they could have with their families, time that they could have, just kicking back, chilling in their warm house. Like, you think brothers want to do that? It's what the Lord demands of
That's
us
right.
as a people. And that's something that our people have to start getting into their heads. That it's not about what you want. It's about what the Lord wants at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm right. Go ahead,
It's like, and I know y'all felt the time waking up on Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? You think brothers want to get up extra early and come over here and teach a Sabbath class?
Hey, I called my dad at 6. He was already outside.
I was good to go.
He was already outside. I called him at 6. I texted him because I didn't want to wake him up. As soon as I hit send, what you think he did? I said, man, you sound well rested. He's like, yeah, I'm outside getting it in. He outside training. Right. And the funny part is, that goes to show you that great minds think alike, because that's what I was up doing. He was up exercising, that's what I was doing, up exercising. Trying to get my little push-ups in, man, because my goal is to be able to do 100 push-ups like at Hebrew Academy with no problem.
Chasing that dream.
That dream, because I get up every morning to work out. So on my dream, I'm thinking like, man, I finally got there. Because that's how it happens. It happens overnight. One day you're going to get up and you're going to go to do them 100 push-ups and you're going to knock them out with no problem. In my dream, I was doing it. I was like, man, I'm getting it in. I said, man, this is about to be I was like that dude, this is about to be a breeze. Man, when I woke up, I was so mad. I said, well, it's time to try to do the real thing. And of course, my body wouldn't let me, but I still put forth my best effort. And after I got done, I called my dad. He's still training. He trained for like 3 hours in the morning. I don't know how he's doing it, but Lord be with him, because it ain't me. I was going to go for a run. I went out there and felt that weather. Said, not this morning. I don't want to be running this morning. Let me run this heat.
Christ.
Damn right. But that's the spirit. That's the spirit of the Lord. I forget this point I was trying to make, because it totally slipped my mind. But when I think about it, I come back to it. But the point I wanted to make, though, was what Bangad, another point I wanted to touch on was what Bangad was saying, that it allows them to serve their own lust. And the proof of that is that the brother had said to Cap, you know what I'm saying? He said, where does it say that you can't celebrate Thanksgiving in the Bible? And if he was really paying attention to what we were saying, he would have heard, because we brought it out. We was in Jeremiah 10:2. Go ahead.
Like you ain't gonna learn nothing if you don't know how to shut your mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point.
He went out there to learn.
Exactly.
He went out there to learn. He was out there to try to tell us not to hate the oppressor and to listen. Let's celebrate Thanksgiving, because it's about family.
And the brothers in the background that was standing there being quiet, they was listening. Go ahead, Shanyan.
Slakia, he was what we call a clout chaser. As you can see, when he was on the cafe, trying to ask him, when is the Sabbath? When are we supposed to celebrate the Sabbath? And then he pulled out his phone, trying to record us and make it seem like he was making that a heavy point. When at the end of the day, we all know he wasn't. But like I said before, he was just trying to get the attention of people.
Right. And that video, hopefully Cap will be posting it soon. If you see how Cap handled him, it was perfect, because Cap didn't give him no attention whatsoever. Right. Cap gave, like we go over in the camp rules, hey, listen, you tell them where to go to get the information. If they don't want to go, ignore them. He turned into a little, I would say female, but I don't want to disrespect the sisters that don't have that kind of spirit that he had, because even females don't get that emotional the way he got. He got super emotional, like, he started acting like a woman. That's like disrespectful to real women, you understand? He started acting, I'll make it simple, he started acting like a homo. And y'all know what word I really want to use, but we'll just leave it there. He started acting like a homo when Cap ignored him. And Cap ignored him, you know what I'm saying? He started acting like a real homo. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can take that how y'all want to take it, but y'all know what I'm point I'm trying to break out here. You understand? And his feelings was hurt. You understand? He couldn't take it. It's like being rejected, like a calf being rejected from the mother's milk. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't feed. You got to go. He was really salty. And he trying to, you can't reject the brother. We're not rejecting you. We told you where to come. You don't want to come there. And that's the thing. When Cap was telling him and he not listening, Lord be with that brother, because that's the same people who didn't listen to Moses.
Right.
Now, I'm in no way trying to compare Cap to Moses, but what I am saying is that Cap is a priest like Moses. Right. You understand? He's a priest. Cap has the priesthood like Moses had the priesthood. Right. So when Captain Kapash tells you to do something, So when Cap is telling you to do something, you understand, or any high-ranking man in ISUPK, especially if you're not affiliated with the ISUPK, you understand? Understand that these priests are telling you this for a reason, for you to save your life. Because listen, we good. We're trying to save you.
Right.
That's all I want to break out. So like we reading in the scriptures right now. Go ahead and get back to the scriptures.
Okay. Verse 5.
Okay.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 6, take the Levites from among the children of Israel, and cleanse them. Verse 7, and thus said thou, do unto them, to cleanse them, sprinkle water of purifying upon them.
And this is where these Christians get the concept of holy water and all that stuff from. Keep going.
And let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. It's like this, I mean, it's just the spirit behind it. When it says to shave them off their flesh and get that worldly flesh off you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then put on that spirit of the Lord on you. Get them laws, statutes, commandments on you. And, you know, so I know you can break it down better, but that's just why I'm getting out of it from you. You know, like, man, put away that flesh. You know, your worldly pleasures.
But this is another reason why, you know, when Christ came to start baptizing in fire, this is why this started to change the narrative of so-called getting baptized. I don't know if anybody else seen this video, but there's a video circulating around Facebook that a chick, she's getting baptized out in public, right? They got her in the pool. The preacher baptized her, dunks her in the water, brings her up, dunks her again, brings her up. As soon as she gets up, she starts twerking.
Right.
She starts twerking, right? And then she grabs her shirt and pins it all the way in the back to tie it up in the back, right? So you can, because her shirt is wet. Like everybody knows where I'm going with this. Y'all have seen the wet t-shirt contest.
Right.
That's exactly what it looked like. So then, because she had on kind of a big shirt where you couldn't really see the outline. So she grabs her shirt, ties it up in the back, makes it tight so you can see her boobs, right? See the outline, the definition of her boobs. And then she starts twerking. First of all, the clothes that she had on to supposedly get the Christian baptism, the water baptism, was inappropriate anyway, because she had on booty shorts. You get what I'm saying? She had on these tight booty shorts, hopped up, and like I said, tied her shirt up, started twerking immediately. And somebody was like, man, it didn't work, you need to dunk her again.
Right.
And that goes to show you what the ISUPK has been bringing out forever. Baptism like that don't mean nothing, because if you was a whore getting dunked in the water when you went in, you're going to be a whore coming up out the water. Right. That's how you is. You're just a wet whore now. That's it. And that's how she was a wet whore.
Right.
That's why if you're not receiving the law, statutes, and commandments, and receiving it in your spirit, you can get water baptism all you want. There's right. Baptism by fire.
Right.
That's all I want to say. Let's get back to the scripture.
Cut them cuts, right? And let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean.
Right.
It's like I said, 7. Okay. Verse 8.
Are you going to keep reading?
Okay. Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. Verse 9. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacles of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together.
No, everybody.
The children of Israel together.
Listen, it's like Thanksgiving. We come together with everybody.
The children of Israel together.
Just the children of Israel. See, let me tell you something about these pagan holidays like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is for everybody.
Right.
You understand? Right. Like you could just feed random devils off the street in a spirit of Thanksgiving. Well, not with the Lord High Holy Days.
Right.
The Lord High Holy Days is only for one group of people, and that is for the Israelites.
Yeah, right.
Everything that the Lord put into place is just for one group of people, and that's the Israelites, man. And here's the sad part. We think that these pagan holidays are for everybody, and they're really not. It's just really to keep blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians under the boot heel of the oppressor. You understand? Right. Because everybody don't benefit from these pagan holidays. When do we truly benefit from these pagan holidays? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Not a goddamn thing. I'll answer it for you.
Right.
Let's get some more.
Okay. Verse 10. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. Verse 11. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord for an offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord.
The priesthood.
Verse 12. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering unto the Lord, to make an atonement for the Levites.
Right.
Verse 13. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them for an offering of the Lord, unto the Lord. Verse 14. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. Verse 15. And after that shall the Levites go and do the service of the tabernacles of the congregation, and thou shalt cleanse them and offer them for an offering.
Right.
Verse 16. For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me. Verse 17. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast, on the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt. I sanctified them for myself.
He told you when. He said, when I brought them up out of Egypt, I sanctified these people on for myself.
Right. Verse 18. And I have taken the Levites of all the firstborn of the children of Israel. Verse 19. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacles of the congregation.
To do the service of everybody.
To do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacles of the congregation.
That's how you know your Christian pastor ain't a real priest.
Right.
Because he wants to do the service of Dylan Storm Roof. He wants to do the service of, what's that devil going through trying to fake cry?
Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah. Like this is the stuff that we gotta watch our Christian pastors try to be a part of. The only way the Christian pastor turns against an oppressor is if so what they try to do is they try to get a feel for what the world says, what all the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians around the world is saying. If all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians around the world, Salakia, indigenous brothers around the world were for Kyle Rittenhouse and was like he didn't do nothing wrong, so would your Christian pastor. So would your Al Sharpton. So would your Jesse Jackson's be. But now that they feel like they can get some brownie points by saying how wrong this devil is, now that's what they want to do.
Right.
You understand? Because they're not in real service of the Lord. Their service of the Lord dictates what the people say. Real service of the Lord don't give a damn what the people say. It cares what the Lord says. That's all I want to bring out.
Okay. Verse 20. And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according unto all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. Verse 21. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord. And Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. Verse 22. And after that went the Levites and do the service in the tabernacles of the congregation before Aaron and before his sons, as the Lord had commanded Moses concerning the Levite. So did they unto them. Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, this is that belongeth unto the Levites from 20 and 5 years old and upward. They shall go in the way upon the service of the tabernacles of the congregation. Verse 25. And from the age of 50 years, they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more. Verse 26. But shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacles of the congregation to keep the charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levite, touching their charge. Numbers chapter 9, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the first month of the second year after they were come out of Egypt, of the land of Egypt, saying, verse 2, let the children of Israel also keep the Passover at his appointed season. Salakia.
Go ahead.
Nah, keep the Thanksgiving.
Right.
Keep Christmas.
Yeah, we got to keep those too.
Right.
That's what that scripture really means. Keep all the pagan holidays.
Right. Damn right, man. Thanksgiving ain't in the Bible. Verse 3. And the 14th day of this month at even, ye shall keep it in his appointed season, according to all the rite of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof, shall ye keep it. Verse 4. And Moses spake unto the children of Israel that they should keep the Passover. Verse 5. And they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at even in the wilderness of Sinai. It's like the other one. Y'all remember before the class, I said even in the wilderness we're gonna have to serve have the Passover. It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? According to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so did the children of Israel. Verse 6. And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and before Aaron on that day. Verse 7. And those men said unto him, we are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering of the Lord in his appointed season among the children of Israel? Verse 8. And Moses said unto them, stand still, and I will hear what the Lord will command concerning you. Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord. Verse 11. Verse 11. The 14th day of the second month at even they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. Verse 12. They shall leave none of it unto the morning, nor break any bone of it. According to all the ordinances of the Passover, they shall keep it. Verse 13. But the man that is clean and is not in a journey and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering of the Lord in his appointed season, that man shall bear his sins.
So, no excuses is what that scripture is saying.
Right. Verse 14. And if a stranger shall sojourn among you, and will keep the Passover unto the Lord according to the ordinance of the Passover, and according to the manner thereof, so shall he do. Ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. Verse 15. And on the day that the tabernacles was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacles, namely the tent of the testimony, and at even there was upon the tabernacles as it were the appearance of fire until morning. Verse 16. So it was always the cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. Verse 17. And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacles, then after that the children of Israel journeyed. And in the place where the cloud abode, there the children of Israel pitched their tents. Verse 18. At the commandment of the Lord, the children of Israel journeyed, and at the commandment of the Lord they pitched as long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacles, they rested in tents. Verse 19. And when the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacles many days, then the children of Israel kept the charge of the Lord, and journeyed not. Verse 20. And so it was, when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacles, according to the commandments of the Lord, they abode in their tents. And according to the commandment of the Lord, they journeyed. Verse 21. And so it was, when the cloud abode from even unto the morning, and that the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they journeyed, whither it was by day or by night, that the cloud was taken up, they journeyed. Verse 22, or whether it were 2 days, or a month, or a year, that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacles, remaining thereon, the children of Israel abode in their tents, and journeyed not. But when it was taken up, they journeyed. Verse 23, at the commandment of the Lord, they rested in the tents. And at the commandment of the Lord, they journeyed. They kept the charge of the Lord at the commandment of the Lord by the hands of Moses.
That's in this chapter 2. You want to keep going? In 49 verses. I read it down. 50. 26, 49 verses.
Yeah, we can go ahead and make it there. Let's get ready to do this prayer, wrap it up. So we take over at 91.
No, 10.
10 1, so. So with that, that's the end of the verses. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down. Imagine. Oh shit, it's already longer.
I mod you. Just the men behind the podium.
La Yasharala, which means Israel.
And we're about to start. We're going to salute the scrolls. Yahweh Shem Yah Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yah Shabrak Yah.
Imadium, which means to stand. Opanyahaki Dum, which means to turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shamayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shukah, Yahweh, Malakukah. Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'a Rataza, Kawur, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan, Lanaw, Lakam, Kol, Yawam, Wasalakana, Wabawafina, Wasalakana, Wabawafina, Wala'ah, Tabayayana, Bonasaya, Abo, Hawashayana, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Lakam, Amalak, Wa'alu, Wazapar, Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father,
Our Father, which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. The prayer for the Hakat, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Babakushah, Nathamanah, Hakat, La Rapa'ah, Kamakallah, Wakal Madawa, Hakat, Latahor, Hamatazarayim, Hakat, Lahaki, Hamati, Hakat, Al-Rakawah, the Tama'alu, the Garsham, Bashim Yahusha, the Wadaman.
The Hakat is the power in the English.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahushua.
in the name of Yahushua,
Please give us the power.
please give us power,
The power to heal.
to heal
All manner of sickness.
all manner of sickness,
And all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the
The
lepers,
power to raise the dead.
the power to raise the dead,
Power against unclean spirits.
the power against unclean spirits,
To cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua,
Thank you.
thank you. So be it. The prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahusha. Wa Yaka'al. Wa Alahayim. Matazav Yah. Alawak Yahana. Ha Alawak Yah. Hazarayim. Ha Kwatazayim. Ha Kayayim. Wa Kwat. Yahweh. Wa Hashim Yahusha. The Wadaman.
The blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
In Yahushua.
And Yahushua. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding to the Yahweh. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
And the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha, Ayanya, Al-Hori, Ma'ayam, Yaba'ah, Azar, Ma'ayim, Yahweh, Asha, Shamayam, Wa'aratzah, Al-Yathan, Yamawat, Rugoka, Al-Yanawam, Shamar, Anah, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yeshua, Shamar, Yeshua, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Dissolve, Yawamam, Hashemat, La'ah, Yukaka, where you rock, Yahweh, Yeshmar, Makar, Roy, Yeshmar, out the bus, Yahweh, Yeshmar,
Psalms 121
121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
Help comes from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer that foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee,
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel,
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh,
Yahweh
is
is
thy
thy
keeper.
keeper.
Yahweh,
Yahweh
the shade upon the right hand.
is the shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh,
Yahweh
preserve thee
shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
Preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. From this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
all Damaya,
all Damaya,
Laka,
Laka,
all Dakara,
all Zakara,
Wa'o, Dashakwat,
Dashakwat,
Oh, Kaya,
Kaya,
Ana, Awayabi, Yahamu, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Al-Makr, Ya'ara Yambo, Sawan, Wayata, your righteous of what? Out to the Pawanyaka, Amaro, the cow, Wanaki Dome, Mongolia, Walla, Yasakar, Sean, Yashalu, I want, Kaya, no righteous of what? Laba, your cousin, Al Yaka, Baya, Yakara, all holy, on the one, we are Shema, on the young, Wahagori, Gabor, Everyone, Wamala, Halashah, Ayin, Yeshabi, Tons of war, God, Ashawar, Nalawa, Amon, Ayawa, Zara, Lebunda, Selah, Aisha, Lahom, Kamadi, Kasha Yasura, Hayabi, Barakaol, Hayashua, Nashamad, but Ayin Daru, Hayawa, the mud, La Adam, Shayatambo, Nara, Yam Mawa, Ka'aywa, what is the Abba, what is the Bak, what is the Zo, Munah, Ko, that's a Yakumbo, Usha, Amaro, the Rasha, the Nawa, Nawa, Alahayam, Shayatambo, Kago, Kakwa, the Panya, Roka, Ka'ash, Taba'ayra, Ya'ayra, Wakilahaba, Kalahat, Karayam, Karadakma, Basa Irika, Ubasa, Upaska, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Korawan, Webukashwa, Shukah, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Weba'awa, Ayi, Wekapara, Weyabadwa, Weda'iwa, Kaya, Ata, Shukah, Yahweh, Labaka, Al Yabun, Ha'ar,
Psalm 83 in the English. Keep not thyself with Yahweh.
Keep not thyself from Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make it dwell. And they that hate thee have lifted up their heads. They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come. And let us cut them off
from being a nation.
That
the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
For they are consulted together.
With one consent.
They are conferring against thee. The tabernacles of Edom.
The Ishmaelites of Moab.
And the Ishmaelites of Moab.
And
And Hagarines. Gabal.
And
And
and Amalek,
the Philistines, with the heavens Tyre.
Sure also
I saw also join with them. They have hope in the children of God.
Say loud.
Say loud.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
And so unto the Midianites.
And unto the Midianites.
As to Sarah.
As to Sarah.
As to Jabbok.
As to Jabbok.
As the brook of the sun.
As the brook of the sun.
Which perished at his door. They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
Alexander.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
the princes. And Ziba. And as a Muda. Who said? Let us take to ourselves. The house of Yahweh possession.
Oh, Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble for the wind.
As a stubble for the wind.
And the fire burneth the wood.
And the fire burneth the wood.
And the flames set up the mountains on fire.
And the flames set the mountains on fire.
Persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh, Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled.
And troubled. Forever. Yeah.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame. And buried. And men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high.
art the most high. Over all the earth.
Sir, which means the turn. Sisters Yeshabia, which means to be seated. We're going to give a salute to the brothers, men of Israel. Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shabbat, there's a matah. Sisters Amadim, Sar, turn and face the sisters. We're going to give a salute to the sisters, men of Israel. Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shabbat, there's a matah. Sabbath service dismissed.